These haters think they know me, they lie and say we homies. They always acting like we are friends, but they all look so dumb, they as fake as people come. I'm so sick of play, pretend. Say bye to my haters. I've been on my grind, so I had to catch you later. Sorta like a skater. I've been chasing paper, just got paid. Someone tell the waiter, hey, that we need another bottle. Every day feel like I hit the lotto. I ain't tripping or stressing about tomorrow. No more worries, Hakuna Matata. I'm a lion and a king, got a smiling when I sing. I've been fighting for my dreams like I'm Tyson in the ring. Hustling trying to get it, I was struggling for a minute. Girl, you so fine, I should give you a ticket. These haters think they know me, they lie and say we homies. They always acting like we are friends, but they all look so dumb, they as fake as people come. I'm so sick of playing pretend.
Okay, hey now, you're a rock star, I'm a real one, get blazed. Hey now, I always work hard, so I'm gon' shine when I get paid. Yeah, I made it to the top, but I came from the pavement. New whip, new on the grave shift, and I love to play. Say my kush outrageous, I'ma get it when I want, I ain't waiting. Let the smoke out the window every time my lane switch. Chrome heart bracelet, got a bad and it look like she wasteless. Lot of game dangerous, smiling in my face when I fall up in the place.
These haters think they know me, they lie and say we homies. They always acting like we are friends, but they all look so dumb, they as fake as people come. I'm so sick of playing pretend. You a hater, I ain't got no time for these lames, cause I'm on my grind. You a hater, whether rain or shine, best believe I'ma still get mine. No time for the haters, and it's not gonna change. Me and you, we are not the same. Little homie, you a hater, no matter what you say, cause the haters just still gon' hate. These haters think they know me, they lie and say we homies. They always acting like we are friends, but they all look so dumb, they as fake as people come. I'm so sick of playing pretend. You a hater. You a hater. No time for the haters. Little homie, you a hater.
Hello. Welcome to Manic Stream. I know I was supposed to do this live last night, but I was in extremely pain with my tooth. And just, I fell asleep. But I do know this, okay? We are going to dive in a few things. Hey, Teresa. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, girl, hey. I know this is a early afternoon live. I usually do mine around 5:30. But right now, this is pretty much message. So, I hope everyone's doing well. Hello for the ones in the back watching carefully. But I don't know, today it's kind of a vent day for me. I feel like I need to vent some things out. So if you guys want to come in the chat and talk and chit chat and just hang out, you guys can. but there has been a lot going on YouTube. Hi, Ariana, girl. Hey, girl. What you doing, girl? Okay. There has been a lot going on YouTube that I've been missing. And it's just when I've been watching the replays of some lives here on YouTube, it's kind of flabbergasting in a way for me to understand. Okay. People sit here and say that I play victim to whatever they're saying. It's not true. What I'm doing is I'm stating facts on things that people do that are wrong or what they have done to me. Now, I am going to put something together during all this, and I'm going to put something together, and I'm going to go down memory lane with some things, okay? Because I'm tired of people sitting here saying that I'm just playing victim, I'm going in people's chat rooms, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and that's not the case. We all know we're in drama community, okay? That's what happens. People tick for tat, people sit there and talk shit about people will sincerely really go into your real life and try to pull and piece things together and try to tell you who you are as a person when the only person who knows you the most is yourself. Okay? What are you cooking, Ariana? Ariana. So, in all reality, okay, let's be real here. In all reality is why? When I don't even cross people's mind. Like, I don't sit here and say a thing in my head and be like, oh, I'm going to pick on this person today. Or I'm going to talk about this person today. Hi, Shay. Hey, girl. What you doing? Today is an eventful day. Today is my opinions. And my opinions are not, truth or false. It's my opinion. There's things that these people want attention for, right? Just attention, right? They want attention because of certain people who they support or if they're in a chat. And what I've been seeing is I'm not going to sit here and allow someone to be in my space and try to pull me from what I'm trying to do here on YouTube. Okay? Yes, I have a reputation of going in people's chats and riling up the chat and doing awful things, I guess, right? But in all reality, I haven't done that in months. I've been staying off YouTube. It's the same old shit, and it's getting right. I'll stay off YouTube for about a week, like I did. Okay, I came on and I did a live on the true crime and things like that, and I've been like away for a while, like for a week or so. Or I'll be in a chat, like I was in Noodle Mashes the other day, and I was in Dorothy's when she was live at one point, and just saying hello and things like that, and Noodle Mash was talking about mental health, and it was a good chat. It was a good live. I enjoy it. I'm gonna do a segment on mental health. It's coming up. But it's funny that these people, and the thing is, I do believe if your mental health is getting triggered from being on YouTube or it's getting too overwhelming, please log off. You know what I mean? That's the best thing I can say to people because I've done it. I logged off for a couple months because of my mental health, the way it was happening. So I'm taking a turn, like a different approach. Like if I get upset or mad, I'm not just going to log on and go live and start cussing up a storm and, you know, saying this person's name because they want their attention so badly. I'm not going to do that. I'll take some time off, regroup, rethink things, write some things down, and figure how I'm going to approach this without giving this person the attention that they want. Because that's all these people want, right? If you're a creator, you want attention. You know, you want people to enjoy your content. You want people to come in the chat and, you know, discuss with you and be pretty much keep the attention going in the chat, right? So these people can be entertained by whatever creation you're doing for your channel. And drama is the big hashtag to keep your channel going, right? So what can we do to better approach to do a better attention for the crowd than dealing with the same old speech and the same old bullshit? And the people who spit the most, per se, or sit here and state like they're not a part of something, but they're putting themselves right in the middle of it, are the most bullshit people you're ever going to meet. Hey, CJ. Hey, girl. Hey. Oh, my God. Can you send some my way? Like, send it tonight? You know, there's things that I see that I want to call out, but I'm not. Honestly, calling these people out is not going to give. It's like the shit under my shoe, right? I'll just wipe the shit off my shoe and wash my shoe, right? That's how I feel about these people. Like, sincerely, I don't give a fuck what they're thinking, or even they're not even in my space. Okay? And for them to sit there and say this and that and that and this, you're doing the same fucking thing. When I sit back and watch the shit rumble and see the shit of the group of people, and I know personally how these people run, I already know what they're doing for another creator. And I'm not the only one, right? Did I play a part in some things? Yes. Did I have some flaws and I'm human? Yes. And I'm probably going to make more mistakes later down the road with my channel and who I am, right? But I try to be a better person when it comes to these people. Because all these people are doing, the people with, you know, because if I say their name, I'm playing victim, right? So the ones that probably are watching me, sit here and say I play victim. No, I'm not playing victim. What has done to me in black and white, and what proof is, the proof of what they done to me is what I play in. It's what, why, where, how, why did you do it? What was the reason for it? And yeah, I'm going to play victim to that because of the things they done to me. But I'm not going to sit up on my channel and start a bunch of shit because For what? So they're telling me I'm playing victim and I'm in all these chats. When clearly I'm not in all these chats. I'm only in a few chats. This is where I'm putting my proof and my information together. And I'm going to do a live and go down memory lane. So I'm not the only one that sees what I've been seeing for months. Okay? They're used to Cassie flipping the fuck out on here, right? And cry and stomp their feet and make up shit and all this shit, right? This is what they're saying about me. So why I'm going to show what I've been seeing for months. And let's see if I'm lying, or see if I'm scamming, or see if I'm starting shit, right? And half of them are not even in this anymore, right? Half of the people are not in this that I know of right now. But let's take it back from January, February, March, April, May. Those 5, January, February, March, April. Those 5 months. Okay? Then I came back around, I don't even know when I came back. I ended my channel March, April, May. So I came back around June, end of June. Right, I know I can, Ariana. The thing is that they're stating that I go in chats now and I roll up the chat. And I say all these things in chats. When clearly what I say on here is what I show. You know what I mean? I have my opinions in some things, like everybody else on here and YouTube. They have their opinions on things that they think it's wrong or they think it's right. And I do that, and I'm wrong. I'm wrong to have my opinions, right? But they just did a 5-hour live with their opinions and what they think and how they feel and how they deal with things. And that's what I've been doing since I've been coming back, is having my opinions, how I deal with things, what I say in chat, who I support. These group of people don't even know if they're turning right or left because they're all together backstabbing each other. They're all playing this game of chess and protecting the king and the queen, right? That's what they're doing. They're only protecting their ass. Hi, Amber Lou. Good to see you. So I learned, and I had to bump my head so many times to know like what's right, what's wrong, how to do things, mind my business. Don't give them the attention. Don't give them the light. Okay, well, I'm not giving them the attention or light. I'm just going to put out my proof and my actions. And believe me, I'm going to show you my part in where I talk shit or where I said some things about some people that I shouldn't have, or when I was mad at that moment, what I said. I'm not going to be ashamed, because at that time period, through those 5 months, people weren't really listening to me. People weren't really, they were listening to what others were saying about me, right? People were going into my real life and going into Thomas's real life and posting shit on community posts and showing things in a group chat and all these things, right? And when I used to snap out and vent, I'm playing victim. When all reality, these people were hurting me. These people were the ones really doing the damage. So now I have spoken here about it, and I've spoken there about it, and I showed things here about it and over here. And the whole thing is showing proof. So I'll show proof, right? And then they'll stick it to their their story of why they did this and make it look like it had nothing to do or what they were going through, right? Just like how I did with the whole AJ thing. Well, she mixed it up to saying that she cared and she was worried about me and things like that, right? Same thing with just asking people for proof of how I scammed people, when in reality I didn't scam anybody. It was Thomas on his drug use asking for money. So yeah, maybe he was scamming, but he was a master manipulator to the shit. And then sit here and say, well, if you didn't know what your husband's doing, then I can imagine what else he did to you. Like, it's none of your fucking business what I said to my husband or what I did to my husband. You weren't in my life to know what was going on and why all those things were ignored for months on. Hey, Lavina. Okay, that's fine. I'm glad you're here. All they want is for you to go off and make yourself look bad, but they're the ones that are in the middle of the shit pile and wanted to act innocent. Right? They want me to say their names. They want me to say this person, this. And you know what? I used to say, I'm going to say their fucking names, right? I'm going to say their names. And then what? So they all can scatter together and be like, psst, 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 psst. Well, Cassie said this. Cassie said that. We got to find a plan to make Cassie look bad. What's that plan? Because the only thing you got on me is what Thomas did to you. And there was only one person in those 5 months knew my personal life. Knew what was going on. Through Thomas's drug use. What was going on in my home life. Because I trusted this person. I'm not ashamed. Like, show. And I for me to tell this person, and this person knows who they are, go ahead and show. Show them. If you already haven't done show the messages, show them. Because I'm very interested in what you guys have laid out to show me. Because all you're going to show is someone mentally not okay and who had drug abuse problems. That's what you're going to show. I'm not a snake. Okay, I don't sit here and message people and be like, let's try to hurt this person or let's try to do this to this person. No, I don't do that. Oh, I know, Ariana. I've learned from experience not to. But maybe, just maybe, I want them to know I am putting something together in case shit gets wild. Because it's all in black and white, right? So it's going to be proof. No need, right? It's going to be proof. I've talked shit about people. I've said some shit about people, but there was always that other person behind their phone and behind their laptop talking too. So I'm not the only one in this. And I don't want to hear, well, I loved Cassie and I believed in Cassie and I was her friend and I was all these things to her. And there we go, playing victim. Because Cassie hurt you, right? You know, Cassie took it wrong what I said. But I was just trying to be honest and be her friend, right? I gave Cassie respect. Okay? Just like when everyone shows proof with my messages or emails, I hope you say your side, and I'm going to say mine. That's all. And I will tell you, from every message, if I have to do a live after live after live over it, put them in parts to explain what I was going through mentally, what I was doing mentally, what was going on that day, I will. And people sit here and say, I need a diary and I need not to expose shit. Okay. Because some of these people have 3 jobs, 2 jobs, 1 job, and all they do is make clip channels to hurt other people and sit there hashtag awareness when clearly it's not awareness what you're doing. You're just you're putting a bullet through someone's head because you want to have the attention to show, whatever. Okay, Ariana. Everyone has problems, so who are they to sit there and make fun or drag someone for theirs? Right. Because they want to sit there and say, well, I'm playing victim, and Teresa's playing victim, and Ariana's playing victim, and this person, Dorothy's playing victim, and this person's playing victim. And in all reality, we're not playing victim. We were stating our opinions on things, and we get hurt while it happens. And people are wondering, well, Cassie, what are you talking about? What's really going on? Are you okay? Like, what's really going on? Well, the people knows, the ones that are watching, the ones that are going to see this later, is going to know who I'm talking about. They're going to know. So all I'm saying is I'm making it clear that if I'm going to get dragged and I'm going to have all this attention on my shit, then I'm going to figure out and I'm going to put something nice together and I'm going to show. But don't sit there and say, I'm playing victim and I'm doing all these things when you're doing this. When you have to ask people, if anybody has a problem with this person and you have proof, send it to me. Then there's a problem. Did I say this in the last couple videos ago? Yes, I did, because Jess K asked people if I ever scam somebody to send them proof. I haven't scammed anybody. I want to know where I scammed somebody, right? And I definitely wasn't on no phone with nobody. I'm just saying, I'm not going to be afraid any more longer, because I care what people think, right? Because I do. Anybody does. Like, when someone says, I don't care what people think, in all reality, in a way, when I get mad and stuff, I'll sit there and say, I don't care what anybody thinks. I don't care. But in all reality, I do. Because I hate liars. I hate when people lie. Like, they play that whole, when I went on Dorothy's panel and Alicia was on there, and I was saying that Thomas, his PO, took Thomas downtown and all these things. That actually happened. That actually really happened. And I was afraid and I was scared. And I didn't want to go on live to explain that, because it's YouTube. And people would dig and try to figure shit out and all this bullshit, right? And then I came on and explained what happened and why it happened. And let me tell you something. It's not the first time his parole officer had people calling saying about this YouTube shit, right? The second time, people were calling constantly to his parole officer and saying all this bullshit. And I said, it's probably from YouTube. And I showed screenshots where someone said they were going to do it and try to hurt him. But I never blamed specifically on, like, I didn't point a finger at some person for the shit. Same thing with my mental health. When I had my IBS attack and I had a panic attack, I didn't blame it on anybody, but part of it had to do with YouTube, because I was so invested and I was in the rabbit hole of things on here. I got hurt. I hurt myself. Same thing when all this shit was going down in April and May. Every other day or every day, somebody had to put on a community post of Thomas's shit or my shit, or making clip channels and things like that, and talking about me and having panels about me. And it was like nonstop, back to back, for like a couple weeks. And then it turned into a month. And then it was a lot. And things that was going on at home. I had a mental break. I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm not ashamed to sit here and say, I have problems, or I fucked up and I messed up. Why can't these people just move the fuck on? Quit just having a live on you. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. You're just listening to other people. And then you want to sit there and say, oh, I got your back. And you go live and put yourself in the mess when it has nothing to do with you. The thing is, Cassie, they haven't been brought up in months and still start shit. The 5-hour live shows a lot. She don't even know what the fuck she's talking about. All she knows is what happened in the past. And she knows what happened in those group chats. And she just put herself in the middle of it because not even that lovely JJ made a community post about it. So right there tells you, again, it shows proof. Who's behind the bullshit? You guys want to hurt me so fucking bad. Do it already. Put it out there. Put it all out there. Because my real friends and my real supporters understands me, understands the shit I'm going through. Because I don't sit here and try to play victim and lie about shit because I don't have no reason to lie about anything. Was there some things in the dark that I haven't said on here? Because why should I put everything in my life on YouTube? That's a question. Like some people put their lives on YouTube. Every fucking day they do. But every step, me wiping my ass. I'm not going to sit here and tell you when I wipe my ass, when do I shower, when I wash my hands, when do I eat, when do I have sex with my husband, this, that, and that. Like, I don't have to put everything on fucking YouTube. Some things were fucked up. Some things were in the dark. Now it's to the light. So what the fuck else do you have to do to say it? Because I had opinion in some of these lives that these fucking people make. You got a problem with it, but you're the one who did it. I know what I did, and I can explain why I did it or how I did it. What was the reason for it? Like an adult does, right? Adults explain and be truthful about things that they have done to other people. And it's funny. The same people used to sit there and tell me, well, Cassie, don't worry about it. Cassie, we got your back. Cassie, you're sweet. I understand you. I believe you. These are the same people now are sitting there fucking putting a knife through my back and in the front and in my ass and anywhere they can fucking stab me. They're doing it. The same people never liked me from the beginning, but try to be my friend to get information or have me be one of those back in the scenes people that sit there and does real back of the scenes bullshit on YouTube. It's not happening. I might have had my opinions on some things, but I'm not going to sit here and hurt somebody like they hurt me. I don't wish that on anything. Not even my worst enemy. I don't wish that on anybody. Why? It's fucking YouTube. It's YouTube. There's no fun anymore. The entertainment turned into drama. It turned into trauma. I heard this. I was scanning through Andog's live today, and trauma. This is what it is. People are going through trauma on here on YouTube because all they want to do is sit there and take someone's life and put it into facts about opinions. Their opinions are their facts. With nothing, no evidence, no proof, no showing something that this person they're talking about is like that. They just want to run with the mouth and be like, well, this is true. I heard it from so-and-so. So it's got to be true. No. Go find it and look for yourself and see what your truth is to that. Like, what do you believe in that? Vet it. Vet to it. Find the information if it's that serious. But don't just come on a panel and start spitting shit out of your mouth with nothing to show. I learned that the hard way. I definitely learned the hard way. Shit's coming to the light, and like, it's devastating sometimes because it's a lot to take in from people that you really thought, it's like mouth dropping sometimes. When people started coming out the woodwork about Thomas asking for money and saying all these like things, like he was, acting like me, saying that he was life flighted or Skylar's in the hospital and all these things, like, what do you guys think I was feeling? It hurt me. Like, the man I love, I'm watching, that's going through a lot and doing this to himself. And him doing that to others on YouTube. I was like, what is going on? Like, because I didn't know most of it. I didn't know half of it. Okay. Hi, Christine. But when things started opening up and he started getting honest, and it takes a real person when they're in full-blown drug addiction to get honest, it's hard to get honest because I've been in his shoes, right? I've been there. I know what it's like. But he got honest about it. And he got the help he needed. And now he's doing amazing, right? He's not that man. Why do you think he used to come on YouTube and scream and cuss and flip the fuck out? Because he was not happy with himself. He was miserable. He didn't like how people were treating me, so he did what a man does that loves his wife and don't like people calling her names or things like that. Why do you think he used to flip out? But have you noticed he hasn't been in any chats or been in my YouTube or anything like that? He's sober. He's a whole different person when he's not sober. And that goes for anybody who had a problem with drug addiction and struggling with drug addiction, and they get the help and they're in recovery and they're sober and they're doing what the program tells you to do and staying sober and working and doing things for the family. They're not miserable. They're happier. They're at peace. They're growing into this beautiful butterfly that I'm watching. Does he feel like shit about it? Yes. He feels like a pile of shit because a man is supposed to work. A man is supposed to take care of their family. And that's what he's doing now. At that time, he didn't care about anybody or anywho. He didn't care. Because he was drawn to his demons. And if nobody has been through that, because in all reality, everybody's addicted to something. But if you have never been through drug use, struggling with it, thank God. People who've been through it or experienced their loved one going through it or a friend or whatever, they know what it's like. I'm on both fences. I was a drug addict. Then I was on the other fence watching. I have friends that died from drug use. I had my children's father died from drug use. I had a lot of friends who died from it. I had family members who died from it. Believe me, it's a hard thing to watch. And it's a hard thing when you're on it and you have to do everything what you had to do for the drug. But he did apologize and he did own up to it. And that's what happens when people take accountability for their actions and own up to it and try to show a different way of life and being a different person. People don't like that. They want to drag you and keep you there. And this is what these people are doing. These people are dragging him and keeping him there and then dragging me into it because then they throw into, well, Cassie had a part of it. That was you, Cassie. That was you, Manic. And telling me how my relationship should have been when you should be worried about your fucking relationship. Or whatever you got going on. I don't sit here and talk about you and like your relationship. It's just these people are something else. And Andog was right. It's not even drama. It's not even crama. It's fucking trauma. It's trauma. And then it's crazy because their home life is not good at all. Most of them. You could just tell. They're worried about other people's home lives, but they don't even worry about their own. They don't even take care of their own selves. They want to worry about everybody else's drama, everybody else's lives, but don't want to worry about their own. And that's a problem, right? You know when someone tries to change and be a better person and try to do something different. You can see that in the action of in their chats or when they're on panel or things like that, right? But they're so wound up into everybody else's shit, they don't even recognize their own selves. And that's a problem with this community in ways because or the drama crama community or whatever you want to call it. I love the people that come in here. I love seeing Christine and Teresa and Amber and CJ, Ariana. I love Rosemary. I love when people come in my chat and they talk and they discuss and it's just a good chat to be in. You know, I wish I can be on more, and it will happen. I'll be on more and I'll have my coffee talks again and things like that. And, you know, sometimes life hits and I can't be on here 24/7. I feel bad because I really want to be on here and be with the community I have here growing. Well, like I was saying last night, before people needs to go into someone else's home and start condemning what's going on, they need to look into their own home first. Amen to that. You said the words right out of my mouth. And that means like your home, like for me, when like people dig in people else's life, like into their own self, like if you don't like someone, it's because you're probably seeing something in their selves that you don't like. You're seeing yourself in ways. Not because, and some of them just go off what their creator says and be like, yep, I don't like that person. And you never had a problem with this person ever. You just went off what other people said with no proof. That's another thing too. There was no proof, and you just started not liking this person. I don't hate anyone. I dislike a few. And if I don't want to talk to you or don't like you, I just walk away. And that goes on with a lot of people not understanding. Like, I've had problems in the past that when if I don't like you, I just walk away. And they have a big problem with that. They have a big problem that I just walked away, and they're like, what was your reason why you walked away? And I'll be like, I don't have a reason. I just seen what you have done in the past, like what you've done in chats and how you talk to people. I don't want to be a part of that. It's okay not to like everyone on YouTube, or it's okay people don't have to like me. Well, thank you, Christine. And that just meant for people in general. That's not meant towards any certain person, right? Thank you, CJ. Thank you, Ariana. I don't feel that life happens and we understand. Aw. That's why I kind of just been doing my true crime in ways. I don't do a true crime like everyone else does. I do it differently. And I enjoy it. And I haven't been painting lately because of certain things going on in my life. I don't have time to paint. So I did take down my Amazon wish list because I don't want people to like buy me things when clearly I'm not doing it right now, you know? So when I get settled in and my life is going okay and I don't have all this going on, I'll put it back up. But we are starting over. And that's another thing that Jess talked about, my eviction from my house. The thing is, if people were listening to my live around that time, it's because of the landlord's fault. The landlord was not being a landlord, and he didn't fix anything around the house, and he didn't do his part, so we just stopped. And we got an eviction notice, and then we moved into the house, the next house, and that's what happened there. It's like these people want me to react in a way like, great, you're bringing up my past situations. Like, there's nothing better else that you could say about my past situations. Oh, thank you, Amber. I love seeing you around, Amber. You're so sweet. I don't know. I just felt like today to chat and vent and say just some things on my mind, and I don't know. And there's going to be some people who are going to take this and say, oh my God, she's talking about me. Oh my God. Yeah. Honestly, these people that are in this group of, this list I have, because I do have a list. Honestly, I kind of just don't care for. They can go on and do whatever they feel like they need to do or show or anything, but I am putting something together. Hey, Be Good. Hey. No, I do appreciate the ones that do come in here and support me, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have a channel. I wouldn't have, the things that are going on. I wouldn't have, people who really, support and love what I do on the channel, and people who do help me, and stuff like that. I do appreciate it, and so much. Like Dorothy used to say, like the whole, Amazon wish list and the donations, like she is right. I don't care if it's $2, $5, $10. I do appreciate it. You know what I mean? And honestly, I don't get donations all the time. I don't. It'll be once in a while someone will come out the woodwork and be like, and they'll send me something, and I'm like practically like in tears in ways, because I do appreciate that stuff, because with all the bullshit that has been going on and said about me, about what has happened, and then in my back of my head, like, wow, these people are going to believe these people, like, it really, that's what I was saying. I care what people think about me. You know what I mean? In ways, I shouldn't not care what people think about me. But I'm human, and I have flaws, and I have insecurities. So it does hurt when people say that I scammed or e-begged or anything like that, because I don't. You hardly ever see me have my Cash App or my PayPal in my chat or across my screen. I'll tell people to go on my About section and click on the link. And if the link ain't working, just email me. Or if you want to just say in chat, but just email me and I'll help you with the link situation, because it has happened that my links don't work. So I have to do it through an email or a messenger way, whatever. So I don't get all these like donations and how all these that I'm scamming people, when hardly I don't get money at all, or I don't get Amazon wish list, Amazon stuff all like that. At one point in time, it did happen. Like I was getting these gifts for Skylar, and people were donating and enjoying the channel. And then all this shit happened with the Natasha shit. And then people just came out of the woodwork saying shit. Yeah. It does hurt, because I'm trying my best to do something for the channel. And when people start talking about me and putting false information out there and saying that it was me, it really hurts. And that's not, it wasn't me. So when someone does donate or someone does get something for Skylar or me, I really appreciate it. I show you where it goes. I tell you where your money goes. Like, I don't sit here and lie about that at all. I have every Cash App receipt in my file that I have, my folder I have. And if I do have money, I give back. You know, I give back to the ones that really need it. I don't have my PayPal out every fucking time. So if one of my mods pop in here and they, you know, they'll say, hit the thumbs up, or here's a Cash App or PayPal link, or here's the names or whatever. They're doing that because they support the channel, and they're doing that because, you know, they're my mods. They do that out of their heart because they know I don't. I'd be like, don't do that. And they do it anyways. So, and I mean, that's the truth of it from my mouth. And I don't come on here looking forward to donations. I don't. I come on here because I enjoy coming on YouTube, and I enjoy talking to the people. Like, I enjoy talking to you guys. You know, I don't come on here and thinking in my head, oh, I'm going to get a PayPal, or I'm going to get a Cash App, or, you know, I deserve this because this is my job. Like, no, this is not my job. I don't sit there and make percentages and have douche canoes. I might play around and say I have a paddle boat. You know, my douche canoe's name is Paddle Boat. Just to have a joke about it. Like, who wouldn't want a douche canoe? You know what I mean? Who wouldn't want to make thousands and thousands of dollars on YouTube like someone we know? That's a scammer. That's an e-beggar. That's a giffer. Yeah, paddle boat. That's my douche canoe. Be good. And we'll play around and say, paddle boat just texted me, said I'm at 1%. Nobody wants to help me. You know what I mean? We'll play around. I mean, I was on here about a couple weeks ago and we were live, and we were playing around saying paddle boat, and like I was looking at my phone, and it was so funny. And like, for real, like 2 people donated, and then it says, one of them said, can you refund my money back or something like that? And I said, no refunds. And paddle boat would be like, now look, you're at 2%. Nobody likes you. It was so funny. Right. Right. I'm not fucking going anywhere. Like, oh my God, it was so funny. I was cracking up so bad. I had tears in my eyes. And like, and then somebody will come in here. I think one of the people are called the Worm, and they changed their name to Paddle Boat instead. Paddle Boat's in your chat. It was so funny. It was so fucking funny. Right. I don't complain if someone donates to me. I don't need to complain. Even if I don't get a donation that day, I just, okay, cool. Like, no one donated. Ariana ONC doesn't even try to hide if it does. She left my begging is real with that woman, right? And then cries about it. I don't understand. That was a fun day. That was a fun day. We was having, yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed that. Yeah, I named my douche canoe paddle boat. I'm not going anywhere. It was so funny. You got to be there, be good. It was hilarious. So I want to let everybody know I am going live tomorrow, and it's my birthday. It's my birthday. I could cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. I'm going to be 33 years old. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Oh, I shouldn't have said it was my birthday tomorrow. Oh, they screenshotted that shit. They wrote that down. It's September 23rd. It's her birthday. She and C actually got her feelings hurt today. I don't know. What do you mean, CJ? She got her feelings hurt today? Oh, yeah. Go, shorty. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Go, shorty. Paddle Dots boat sank. So I'm going live tomorrow. So if anyone wants to come on panel with me tomorrow and celebrate my birthday, we'll have fun. We'll try to have fun. I don't know what time yet. I think maybe I'll do it around 3:30. Because I am going out for a birthday dinner tomorrow. So I won't be on like at night. So I'll do my birthday thing during the day with you guys. It's my birthday. I could cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. You will cry if it happened to you. Woo! I meant paddle boats. Yeah, you said dots. Easter time. 3:30 Easter time. It's gonna be my birthday. So anybody can come. I don't know, just do some trivia or play some music or I don't know, something fun. We'll do something really fun. So get your birthday hats on, get your drinks together. I can't drink, but I'll have my coffee. This will be the only time I will have my PayPal and Cash App strolled across my thing. And let's see, paddle boat. Hi, Rosemary. It's my birthday tomorrow, girl. She is beautiful, isn't she, Christine? Okay, be good. Thank you. I was just talking about you, Rosemary, and I was saying how much I appreciate you and how much I adore you and Ariana and everyone that comes in here and just be here, because if it wasn't for you guys, I don't know what I would do. Thank you, CJ. Oh, look at you guys. Hi, 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 hi. And that's another thing that NC was saying, that how she didn't like people saying hello to each other while they were in here, while they were in her chat. Like, how are you going to get mad at people saying hello to each other in the chat? I was so dumbfounded when I heard that. Like, I lost brain cells. Like, why would you get, like, you don't like that, so you're telling your people not to say hi to each other? I don't know. It really, like, blew my mind when I heard that. Right. See, I'm not the only one who heard that. She's like, you guys, I don't like when you guys say hello. Like, just say hi, chat. Not hi to every person you see. And I'm just like, isn't that what a chat room is? Like, is that how a chat does? They say hi to each other. Why does that bother you so much? You know what I mean? Like, why would you get mad at that? So if anybody wants to come up, you guys have any words to say or want to say anything? There's the link. Right. Right. No one can stop you, Rosemary. She just wants them to donate to her. Right. Every fucking stream she has. And it's not about how much, like, about her money, who donates money. It's about how she does it. And she's not ashamed. She has never been ashamed of the shit. Soon as she got over a couple hundred fucking subscribers, that's when the whole PayPal and Cash App shit started. Because I remember when she started on YouTube, she only had 100 or 200 people in her chat, like, watching her, and there was only like 30 people, 20, 30 people in her chat. And then she became big-headed when there's 400, 500, 600 people watching her. And then she found her people that donates all the time, buys her makeup, donates to her PayPal, her Cash App, all at the same time. She's got her gifters. Like, she's got her people that donates and won't leave her side. And she knows that. So every time she probably logs on, she knows she's about to make some money. Just my opinion. Yes, you do, Amber, and you're allowed to say hello to everyone, anyone and everyone in my chat if you want to, even if you want to say it twice. Then didn't she say it took away from the experience or from her? Yeah. Like, you didn't say hi to me first? How dare you? How dare you say hi to everyone else but not to me? She don't care. She only cares or acts to care for the ones that donate her money. And I know that personally. You are one of the sweetest, Amber Lou. So Thomas is taking me out for dinner tomorrow. So I will be live tomorrow during the day. So yeah, I'll probably be live around 3:30 Eastern time tomorrow. Make sure you have your notifications. Make sure your bell is on to all so you can get all the latest notifications. If here is my Facebook name. It's the same thing as Man Extreme XM, and it's the avatar you see on the screen. Because I don't have a community post here, I do my community posts on Facebook. So you know when my streams come up. Let's check. Hold on, guys. I wanted to show you guys this. Alexis Avivia's trial is set to start on December 19th. And this is a video. Come on. Here we go. All right.
In the last 2 years, we quadrupled our team. At the pace we're growing, I couldn't keep up without ZipRecruiter. Well, you may remember this disturbing video from Hobbs, New Mexico. A woman caught throwing away her newborn baby into a dumpster back in January. Hobbs police say 18-year-old Alexis Avila confessed
to giving birth to the child at another place before tossing the child in the trash. That mom had a pretrial hearing at the Lee County Courthouse today. Rachel Robinson tells us what unfolded in the courtroom.
Good evening. Here are some key points in the pretrial for Alexis Avila. First, there was a trial setting for December 19th through the 21st. Also, the defense and the prosecution both have some pretrial interviews to finish up, but they believe they should be done by the time the trial is ready to start. Another thing is Avila was in the courtroom via Zoom and did respond to the judge. She didn't really say much, but just acknowledged that she was there. Let's take a look back at this case and everything we know. On January 7th, Hobbs police responded to a call on the 1400 block of North Thorpe. Dumpster divers in the area found a baby in a dumpster. The baby had been there for hours. The police immediately took the baby to the hospital to receive care. After reviewing security footage from a local business, police determined that the baby was dumped by its mother, Alexis Avila. Avila was charged with attempted murder and child abuse. New Mexico does have a safe haven law, meaning babies can be safely given up at certain locations. The baby is okay and currently with the father's family. We will, of course, stay updated on this case and be at the trial here at Lee County when that does start. In Lee County, I'm Rachel Robinson with News West 9. Back to you.
So if you guys don't know about the case I'm doing, oh, okay. The case I'm doing Alexa Vivio's case. I wanted to show you guys that the baby is with the father, Stefan, and the baby's name is Sal. It's a baby boy, and the baby boy is doing amazing. So if you want to get into the case with me, because I'm doing part 3 coming up next week, probably Sunday or Monday, make sure you watch part 1 and part 2. Make sure you want to do your research on it so you know, like, when we're doing it. The part 3 is going to be the children's father, the baby father of the baby boy. This is going to be interesting because it's the relationship that he had with Alexis and how she is mentally and what she did and how she did it. It's going to be really good. So please make sure you do your research and watch part 1 and part 2. If you want, give me 1 minute. I'm going to get the link to Blue Dot. It's here on YouTube. Here is Blue Dot Interrogations and Crime Show. Damn it. Hold on. Sorry. I messed it all up. Here's the link to it. It has Alexis Olivia on it. That's where I'm doing the cases at, is watching the interrogations. Part 1 is Alexis interview. Part 2 is Alexis's mom. And then part 3 is going to be the children's father, Stefan. And this is going to be really interesting. This is really what we're going to know a lot more about Alexis and who she is. So I hope for you guys to be there. It will be probably Sunday or Monday that I'm going to do it. Eastern time. I'm doing Eastern time. I'm in Eastern time zone. I've been thinking about the baby since you did the live. Yeah, the baby boy's doing fantastic, Rosemary. When we get done with part 3, we're going to dive into looking around a little bit more. I'm going to try to find her court docket. It's public. So I'm going to look her up on the court docket and see how her pre-trials went. As we speak right now, she is on house arrest, and she's only allowed to go in her backyard. It's the farthest where she can go. If she has to go anywhere, like to doctors or anything, she has to call her parole officer or whatever to get permission, to let them know, have documents and everything. She asked back in April of 2002 if she can get visitation rights to her child, the baby boy, and the judge denied it. The judge pretty much told her, well, you should have thought about that before you threw your baby in the dumpster. In part 1, you hear her kind of like smiling and giggling when the officer asked her, the detective asked her, like, because she was like, I'm about to graduate from school. I have money. I work, so I have money. So that's not the problem. If the baby is alive, I want to bring it, have it back. And the detective was like, what if the baby's dead? And at that time, the detective didn't know what was going on with the baby. Just know that he was stabilized and, on whatever oxygen or whatever. So they didn't really know at that moment if the baby was okay. Like, the baby was like wheezing and stuff like that, but didn't know to know if the baby was okay. So there is the link if you guys want to look up Alexis Olivia. This is her name. That's her name if you guys want to look her up. So happy for the happy ending strong little one. And I wrote down her trial date, so I'm going to be looking forward to watching that, and we can go over that in December when it comes, so we can discuss. So yeah. She sounds like a brat, and I hope she never has the baby in her life. Well, she is denied of all visitation rights, and I think the children's father and his parents don't want nothing to do with Alexis after what she did. She has 2 counts of felony attempt murder and child abuse. So that if she gets committed, like if she gets convicted for it, she will do 15 years in prison. So that's what they're looking at, 15 years in prison. And right now she is on house arrest. She's not in jail. So does anybody else have something to say or have questions or concerns or anything? Guys, give me 1 minute. Good. I hope he gets much love from his dad and family. Okay, I'll check it out. Yes, be good. Check it out. All right, guys, I'll be on for my birthday tomorrow. I hope I see you guys there. I am about to get off here. Thank you all for coming and chatting with me while I'm venting and things like that. Make sure to catch me on Facebook. That's where I do mostly my community posts. Be kind to each other and yourself. It's free, doesn't cost much. Just know you're worth it. Don't let anybody amount to you being nothing. And I will be Brunson live, Cassie. Thank you, Christine. I will be on tomorrow around 3:30, 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. Please make sure your notification's on so you can celebrate my birthday with me. All right, guys, check y'all later. Bye.